Morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa. Hello, everyone. Let me just share for a moment, and please do that yourself when you find it. There it is. It's so simple. Just hit the share button and put it on your timeline or a group, wherever you can share it out. Let people know that there's something that happens in the morning and it's fun. And we come in with lots of joy and lots of love. So come on in. The water's fine. And we always begin each morning with our heart, going into the heart and connecting it in with our brain and with our higher self. Good morning, Mary. Okay, so let's do that. There's 3 steps to the heart-brain coherence, and then we added a 4th one in, but we'll start with the basic, touching your heart center. That brings your focus to your heart. The 2nd step, slow down your breathing. Breathe in slowly, completely fill your lungs. Let it go all the way in to your diaphragm. And then just envision that you're pulling that breath back up. And what happens when we do that, when we start in the belly and pull the breath up, we start raising up. So it straightens our spine, it brings us a little higher, and then connect it in from the heart to the brain and release. Release anything that's not for your best and highest good, anything that you should let go of. And I don't like using that word should, but there's many things we hold on to way too long, so it's time to let them go. And then do it again. Breathe in deeply into your heart. Let it go all the way down to your diaphragm and push it up from the belly button, coming up to your heart. When you get to your heart, add in love, whatever that looks like to you. Love looks different ways to different people. So add in that love with a smile on your face and connect that love up to your brain, and then higher yet to your higher self. And then just hug somebody. Bring them into your heart as you bring them in here. When you call them out, they will come. And this is what we find here at the Morning Cuppa. When we think about somebody, we speak their name, we send love to them, they usually show up. So we have some people showing up. Good morning, good morning. It's Thankful Tuesday here at Cuppa. Good morning, Deirdre. And I forgot about the affirmations. Thank you for reminding. This is day 190 of saying affirmations together. I am enough. Say them with me. I am enough. I am worthy. I am happy. I am healthy. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I am joyous. I am at peace. And what is it? Brandy adds, I love myself. There she is. I love myself. My brain is healthy. My body is healthy. Whatever works for you, whatever resonates. If you want to use, I am abundant. I am a spark of the divine. I am a child of the universe. Whatever you resonate with, make it your own and say those affirmations every day. And if you want to say them together with us as a group, that's a beautiful thing, because where 2 or more are gathered, that message goes out further and wider. Okay. So let me say some hellos. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. I hope you had a beautiful birthday over the weekend. Kathy Hand, good morning to you. Probably on your way to work. Annie Seven and Grayson, good morning. Linda Lemieux, good morning. So good to see you in here. And there's our Brandy. Grace Isis. Oh, my sweet Gracie. I need to hold conversation with you, so please get in touch with me today. And my phone is not ringing. I go through this with phones. They just sometimes go silent, and I don't know that somebody's calling me until I see that it's a missed call. But Gracie, let me know when we can connect today. I need to talk to you, my darling. Oh, Annie, I love yours. I love that. I am a miracle magnet. I really need to make that bumper sticker. I am a miracle magnet, and I'm going to. I'm promising you. I had already looked at some, but they were a little on the expensive side, so I will get that done. I have a list of to-dos, and that's one of them. Michelle Landers, good morning. Only 2 more days, and Michelle and I will be doing a free workshop together on Thursday. I'm so excited. This is going to be awesome, you guys. And yes, it is totally free. So come in, enjoy. Enjoy the teaching. Enjoy the moments together as a beautiful family. And Catherine, I'm so glad you had a wonderful birthday. I'm so happy about that. Sally and Tony are here. Oh my gosh, we have missed you. Yes, thank you for being here this morning. Oh, big old hugs going out to Sally and Tony this morning. Hi, darlings. And Brandy says, I've done it in the group since we started. It helps me to put them out there. Yeah, and thank God for Deirdre. Because sometimes I get so wrapped up in the energy of the moment and I forget that I need to include that when I'm doing the heart brain. So I need to make myself a little mental note on that one. Catherine, I haven't checked in with any of my messages, but I definitely will do that, darling. Oh, Kathy, I think you're onto something there. A magnet that says, I am a miracle magnet. Yes, and yes. And I'm hearing not only magnets, but stickers that you can put, like when you send a letter or send something through the mail, which I don't know how much people use the mail anymore, but you can put that sticker on the envelope on the back. You can put them anywhere you want to put them. And I've made stickers before. They're not that hard to make, and they're not that expensive. So I need somebody to take notes because I don't have a paper or pencil here with me. Yes, I do. Let me just grab it. Okay, so these are great ideas. So let me write it down right now while I'm thinking about it. So I am a miracle magnet. I want everybody to start using that. That is such a great line and a great affirmation. So I will make stickers and magnets. Oh, this is exciting. How about a shirt? Do you want a shirt that says I am a miracle magnet? We could even have the P's for peace on the front, like I do on this one. And I don't know how many of you got these shirts, but I wear this one a lot because on the back of the shirt, it says Peace on Earth Tour. And so I do wear this. And I can put the P's for peace. And then on the back, I am a miracle magnet. So that's what people see when you're standing somewhere or you're walking through a grocery store or whatever is going on. You're giving a testimony about your abundance. So, all right. So these are things that are being added to my to-do list. And Blue Jean just arrived. Good morning, Blue Jean. Sally, I'm so glad you feel the love because there's so much love here for you and Tony. and Blue. Good morning, Andrea, Greg. I'm so glad you made it back safely from that girls' trip, and I hope you're doing well. I know you're probably missing all the girls and that time together, but I know it was wonderful. It sounded like a great getaway. Good morning, Jennifer. Are you still on vacation? And I know exactly where you're at. Thank you for the picture showing us the beauty there in Hollywood Beach at the ocean. Sally, you're going to make a miracle magnet today. Awesome. I'm going to have some printed up and make them available to everyone. All right. Annie 7. Yeah, a shirt too. I am a miracle magnet. I just love it. I think that is very unique, and we're going to take it out there into the world. Awesome, Deirdre. Yeah, it's time for a new shirt, isn't it? And we can put something on there like the International Peace on Earth Tour. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, so yes, you're still on vacation. Awesome, Jen. All right. Thankful Tuesday. What do you have to be thankful for? Oh my goodness, what a question, right? What a question. What do I have to be thankful for today? Let me think. I am so thankful for all of you. I'm grateful for every breath I take. I'm grateful for a new day. It is a new day, even though it's 2:00 in the morning. It's it's a brand new day, and the little froggies are frogging. They're yelling out. I've been listening to them for a couple of hours out there, just enjoying being. That's how I see them. This goes on every night. This is not a one-time thing. Every night I listen to this chorus of the frogs singing, and there's some that sound like birds. And I thought it was a bird until I got wised up and heard that, nope, that's a frog. That's not a bird. But they're very peaceful as I'm falling asleep. When I finally do lay my head down on the pillow, I can hear them just singing a beautiful song of praise. And that's how I see it. It's a song of praise. We have one of those, Brandy. We have the Peace on Earth Tour shirt that lists all the places, but there's been some additions since that shirt, and there will be another one with this Hawaii Peace on Earth Land Blessing. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it on the 21st, which is the International Day of Peace. What day to hold a land blessing and water blessing here in this paradise place of Hawaii. But even paradise has problems. So it needs some energy to come in and clear things that are going on here, like human trafficking. There is homelessness here. There's poverty. So there's lots of things to uplift on this island paradise. Oh, aren't they? We have frogs and crickets going on at the same time, Sally. It's like this beautiful concert going on outside. I don't know if you all can hear it, but they are beautiful. You'll hear the roosters when they wake up. They must be sleeping. Hard to imagine because they go off at all times of day and night, but I don't hear any at the moment. All right, so Kathy says, in spite of a fender bender, Marley is okay and the car is drivable. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad she's okay and nobody's hurt. And Jennifer's grateful for a new day. Deirdre's always grateful for my peas. And Andrea, thankful for the pea family and the Morning Cuppa. Awesome, you guys. Keep the gratitude coming. Gratitude is where it's at. It's what's going to get us through the tough times. And boy, do we have some tough times to get through, don't we? But I'm encouraged. I'm inspired from my meditation times, my times with the angels, just every day seeing what can be, what are the possibilities. And as I think about possibilities, there's no limits. The only limits are what we put on ourselves. So we got time for story time. If anybody wants that, I most certainly would love to share the story with you. Let me just get a drink of water. And for you South Florida folk, October 22nd, there will be a live angel circle in Fort Lauderdale. Well, in where are we going to be? Just south of Fort Lauderdale. It'll be at Joanne's again at the Wellness Studio. And Joanne and I talked about it yesterday, and that's the day. That's my only opportunity to do that. And then right after, I will be leaving for Atlanta, where I'm flying out to do the very beginning of the International Peace on Earth Tour. So that angel circle is going to be important. It's going to include a blessing for the tour going internationally. So I hope that some of you down in South Florida, some of my P's will show up. And Joanne, I believe, is taking the reservations for that because, yeah, usually when I hold a circle there, the whole room fills up. and let's get enough people, but not overwhelm with. Sometimes we have people lined up down the hallway to get their message. So it's going to be a beautiful time together. And go ahead and sign up early so you make sure you get on the list. Let's see what's going on with Sally. Your gratitude is for feeling better and no longer needing my walker or wheelchair at all. So I guess I am so grateful for my legs. I'm so happy to hear this. You inspire me, my dear. And Deirdre says, when I see friends in the thick of the fear out there, I remind them that chaos always happens right before the biggest changes. Absolutely. It's the breakthrough, right? And Kathy, a woman who was a passenger in the car, was nasty and overreacting, pounding on her car window and yelling. Oh, geez. Yeah, just block all of that. Block the negativity. Catherine, will be October 22nd at 6 p.m. in Plantation. I was trying to think of the name of the town that Joanne's Wellness Studio is in. All right, so you said yes to story time, and this flows right along with our manifestation tool that we worked on yesterday. It's the miracle of your mindset. So the angels are still having us think about, what am I thinking, right? That using that tool of what am I thinking and stepping back and observing. Gary Vaynerchuk said the biggest asset in the world is your mindset. When we think about assets, most people picture money, houses, land, investments. Yet the greatest asset we will ever hold is not outside of us, it is within. Your mindset is the lens through which you see the world, the filter that colors your experiences, and the energy that magnetizes what you attract. A positive mindset is like fertile soil. With it, seeds of hope, faith, and love can grow into gardens of abundance and peace. A negative mindset, however, can choke out those same seeds before they ever see the light of day. The difference isn't in the soil itself, it is in how we choose to cultivate it. The most successful and peaceful people are not those who have avoided trials, but those who have faced them with resilience, faith, and determination. Your mindset is the key that either locks you inside fear or opens the door to possibility. And that's, Deirdre, what your statement was all about. This is what is required of us in the upheaval and chaos that is taking place in today's world. I am doing a constant check in of my own mindset. What am I feeding it? What would Jesus have me do, think, and say? I encourage all of us to take a breath, step back, and observe ourselves and see if we are adding to the problem or seeking solutions from a higher source. Dear angels, how can I strengthen my mindset so that it becomes a source of peace, abundance, and strength, even when life feels overwhelming? Dear ones, your mindset is the garden of your soul. Each thought you allow to take root becomes a plant that either nourishes you or drains you. When you notice the weeds of fear, doubt, or limitation, don't condemn yourself. Simply recognize them and choose to plant again. Replace them with thoughts of love, gratitude, and hope. Nurture your mind as you would a precious seedling. Daily affirmations, stillness, prayer, and gratitude are like sunlight and water. Surround yourself with others who uplift you, for they become the rain that refreshes your soil. And remember, you are never alone in this tending. We walk with you, whispering encouragement, guiding your thoughts toward light, and reminding you that you are capable of miracles. The angels whisper, the richest treasure you can ever claim lies within the sanctuary of your mind. Guard it, bless it, and cultivate it, for from it springs the life that you dream of. Angels, today I promise to check in on my mindset. What am I thinking? Use that. That is such a beautiful tool to use when we find ourselves caught up in the overwhelm, when we are glued to news or the rants of people on social media. Turn it off. Turn it off. Unplug. And then just sit and observe and say, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? How am I feeding my mindset? How am I feeding my soul? And these words from the angels, they're so true that we're going to cultivate whatever we put into our mind. Are we thinking with the negative thoughts? Are we thinking, oh, the sky is falling? The world's going to hell in a handbasket. Whatever that thought is, that seed is going to sprout. It's going to show up as either a weed or a beautiful flower. It's up to us. It's up to each individual person to cultivate your mindset, to say, yes, I am abundant. I am worthy. I am enough. I am healthy. So take care of your own garden, the garden that's in your mind, and allow yourself to think of possibilities. Deirdre, I loved what you wrote that, when people start spewing the negative and start thinking that everything's going wrong, look at, what are possibilities? It's possible that things today will look brighter than they did yesterday. It's possible that we will have miracles show up, and we do. We do. That's one of our affirmations. Miracles happen to me every day. Every day. But we have to cultivate that garden. We have to be aware of what we're thinking. And are we thinking in a positive way? Are we thinking that I can do this. That's a mindset. It's a mindset to know that we are so powerful that it doesn't matter what other people are doing. It doesn't matter if they're raving and ranting and going off on a tangent or doing whatever they're doing. What matters is, what are you thinking? And so ask yourself that question. I would write it out, because I've done that. Now it's just a habit that I'm in. But write it to where, and put it where you can see it, and step back and observe and ask yourself, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? I really encourage you all to attend this workshop on Thursday, because I think this is something that you're going to benefit from, to help you with mindset, to help you to start looking at, what am I feeding my mind? Just like, what am I feeding my body? Paying attention to that. I'm using a new app. I'm not sure about it just yet. I've been using it for a week now, and it's helping me to stay on track with, what am I putting into my body? Because sometimes we eat unconsciously. I'm going to put it that way. We eat, and then later on we're thinking, oh my gosh, what did I do to my body? Why do I feel so bad? Right? What is this feeling? And it's because of what we've fed our bodies, our physical bodies. So the same thing with our minds. I'm frozen. Okay. Well, I hope you can hear me. Let me turn on my Facebook and see if I'm back or if it's still frozen. It looks like it's going. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not frozen, because that was something that was very important to hear, that what we put into our physical body is important. What we put into our mindset is terribly important. That's what's going to bring us to peace, love, abundance, or the other direction, where we're struggling with everything and thinking that the world's a terrible place. All right, so Kuan Yin says, ride with spirit unbroken. I have been with you, my wild one, throughout every challenge to your free spirit, encouraging you to rise, believing in you. When you were shamed, denied, judged, and ridiculed, I was there with you. I went through it all, right along with you. I knew that the time would come when you would be ready to rise above these experiences, to let your wild heart be free. Now is the time. Now is the time. That's the only time we have, people. There are no guarantees. There are absolutely no promises or guarantees that we have anything beyond this very moment. Think about that. We never know when we're going to be taken. We never know when that's our last breath. So stay in the now. Stop projecting the what ifs of the future. Stop dwelling on things that have happened that you have no control over right now. It happened, right? The only control you have is your mindset. How am I responding? How am I reacting? How am I doing with the choices I've made, the decisions I've made in my life? And at any given moment, you have a blank slate. You can do it. You can draw on it, doodle on it. You can create this life however you want it to be. And that's the importance of mindset. Okay, I'm sorry it froze for some of you. Mary said that YouTube kept going and there was no interruption. So I'm happy to hear that, because you heard the whole message. And Leo, you're on YouTube and it looks fine. Hi, darling. So glad you're here. All right, so Michelle Lander says, there's a good saying, I can see peace instead of this. I can see peace instead of this. And whatever this looks like, whatever's going on, whatever you're paying attention to, where's your focus? And that's the really beautiful point of what am I thinking? It tells you where your focus is. Is your focus on being the spirit being that's in this world, walking around in a human body? Or is your focus on the human body and you're ignoring that you're spirit? What am I thinking? It's the best thing you can say every day. Do that check-in. Do the mindset check-in. I want to hear tomorrow if you did the mindset check-in and make it a habit. You know, we get into habits, but we can change anything. That's the beauty of every moment is a new moment. Every moment you have a choice in how you're showing up in the world. Good morning, Darlene. I'm so glad that you came in. All right, so Deirdre gave us our daily prayer. It is prayer time. Thank you for keeping me on track, Deirdre. And I don't know if Grace Isis is still here, but if you all haven't reached out to Grace Isis yet to let her know that you're going to help out while I'm away doing the International Peace Tour, please reach out to her. She has a spreadsheet that I made up to keep track of who's on first. So whoever is going to help out with the morning cuppa, the afternoon cuppas, I'll have to, one thing that I'm doing and working on is what's the time difference between the East Coast and Egypt, and the East Coast and India, and the East Coast and the UK. So that's a schedule that I'm looking at as well to see when I can jump in here with you. But I would love to have that schedule totally full until the end of January, actually. I should be back in the States the middle of January, but that's my plan. I don't know if the angels are going to keep me away longer than that. But if you'd like to help out, if you would like to come on and do a little inspiration in the mornings, then please, please let Grace Isis know so she can start filling in those slots on the schedule. Today the card was surrender. I love that, Darlene. Oh, Sally, I'm so glad that you all are here. And Tony, I hope you're enjoying that massage. And Gracie, you are here. I love you so much and really appreciate all of the help. All right, so it is prayer time. Deirdre, thank you for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, whether that's in your family or externally, the Coalition of the Willing, our troops, especially those that are deployed, our United States, my sister Billy, her daughter Paula, and any traveling Ps. And I think there are a few that may be traveling right now. I don't know if Jim reached his destination in the West, but I know he's been on the road. And Sally, thank you for prayers for the lost, the lonely, the homeless, as well as for our troops near and far. May God keep you safe. Prayers for the unloved and the forgotten, for those who live in fear of another, and for our entire P family. May we all stand strong. Absolutely. And we stand strong together. That's where the strength lies. So, okay, Gracie, yeah, I know it's going to be different as I go into the different countries. And so that's why I'm needing to make up a schedule of my own to see where I'm going to be on each date and see if I can jump in here and be with you guys for a moment. I know I won't be able to when I'm in Egypt. We have a full agenda, and with the time difference, it's going to be crazy to try to do anything online. And for 6 days of that journey, I will be floating on the Nile River in a boat. So I know that there won't be an access to be online then. Catherine, please continue to pray for me and my fur babies, George and Benny, and for you and Michael. We always lift you up, Catherine. All right. I don't know if our Hope is here, but let's lift up Hope. I just have such a love and a fondness for Hope and her family, and praying for her physical health to get better and better. And as I mentioned, my sister Billy, her daughter Paula, and her son Michael, I will be leaving from Atlanta and leaving the Angel Mobile in the care of Billy's son Michael, and it will be there until I get back. Right now, it's parked in Virginia, and I have a beautiful family looking over it and taking care of it. I heard from them yesterday. All right, so any other prayers you have, let's remember Noel, the friend of blues, and beautiful soul. Let's lift Noel up. Trying to think if there's anyone else. Our Brandy, of course, wanting perfect health for you and the release of some of that pain and that anxiety. And for our Blue Jean, I know that she's going through a lot right now physically, so let's lift her up. And our Auntie Jean, I haven't seen her in a while, so let's lift Auntie Jean up as well. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Let's just take a moment to center, to focus our attention. And God, we lift up our prayers. We ask you to hear each one individually, to look at us as the spiritual family, this wonderful group that cares so deeply about each other, and about our loved ones, and about the world. We pray, God, that you see each prayer request that's been uttered, written, held in our hearts, that you acknowledge each one and answer it for the best and highest good of all. May there be miracles flowing, whatever that looks like. Sometimes it's difficult for us here on earth to see that things are miracles, to see the evidence of your promises like a rainbow. But thank you for always having our back. Thank you for always giving us angels to work with us. Thank you for your love, Creator. We love you so much. We thank you for your Son, Jesus. We thank you for the Holy Spirit that fills each and every one of us. May we live our lives with each footstep we take being a prayer of honoring our earth, honoring each other, and honoring you, God. Thank you for this day. May we all be blessed as we go forward into our lives and whatever that looks like for us. We praise you, we honor you, and we give you all the glory for miracles and answered prayer. And now let us come together as a family and lift each other, just as we do toward God, saying thank you, I love you, and amen. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Oh, Blue Jean, yes, we just prayed for you and just praying for the very best outcome, darling. And you just sit still. You don't need to do anything, and especially don't walk out to that barn, because I know Miss Dolly is going to want your attention, and you need total focus on you right now. All right, let's do our song from Leo and get out of here.
time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go,
It is.
come on, let's
It's
play.
the
It's a beautiful
perfect
day.
day to have a great
You might
day.
as well be part of it. When all the peace for peace, so now mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal
And
where
I
we
don't
can
know if
live
anybody's
together.
heard from our Charlie Coons, but I'll reach out to him today. His son was supposed to have surgery yesterday, so I'll find out what's going on with him.
To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I
Thank you.
love you,
I love
namaste.
you.
Morning cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I
Thank
love
you.
you,
I love you.
namaste.
Namaste, y'all. Of joy. Yes, he does, doesn't he, Darlene? We love our Leos so much, and we've been promised some new songs, so I can't wait to hear those.
On the show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas in the pot.
The piece in the pot is us.
Morning cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Hey, get ready to do the AAA dance. I hope the doggies are dancing, Blue. Pocket, gruff, butts moving. There really is no secret
There really is no secret. We simply
except
align.
allow.
AAA.
AAA, y'all.
Cup of full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every
Oh, I know, Gracie. I saw that picture. Yeah, Charlie's son is in the hospital, and they were supposed to do surgery yesterday. So I'll reach out to him today and find out what happened and see how he is. Get a report for us. That's right, Darlene. Music is a story. And what's the story that we're listening to? Are we listening to something upbeat and happy, like what Leo puts out? That's what I listen to. Woo is right. And we love you, Leo. Thank you for that song. So again, Thursday, in 2 days from now, Michelle Anders and I will be doing a workshop. If you haven't signed up yet and you're interested, you can go to Enlightened World. Michelle, would you put the link up? It's I'm sorry, it's 3 o'clock in the morning for me. My brain sometimes goes to mush. But you can go to Enlightened World online, and there's just a click of the button will take you right to the sign up form. And I'm hoping Michelle will put in that link so that all you have to do is click on it, and you too can come be with us on Thursday, as it's going to be a beautiful time together. Okay, so Michelle's looking for the link, and I love you all so much. You know, I had asked you before I got here to Hawaii what you wanted to experience, because I bring all of you here with me wherever I go, wherever here is. And one thing that I want to do, and I'm hoping it doesn't rain all day today. It rained all day yesterday. I want to go to Orchid Land. I want to go see those beautiful flowers. And I know that's something that you all had mentioned. And there's a place called Rainbow Falls. So I want to get up there and see that, film it, video it, take pictures of it. And thank you, Michelle. She just put the link in there in the comments for anyone who hasn't signed up yet. Just click on the link. It'll take you right where you need to be to sign up for this free workshop. There's no charge for it, but please sign up. Crystal Nobles, good morning. So good to see you. We're just ending the show, Crystal. I'm so glad that you popped in for a minute. So stay in your heart. What's your mindset? Ask it. Just ask yourself, what am I thinking? And if you can't remember that, remember wait. Wait is what am I thinking? That's the acronym. So anytime that you start to get caught up in the turmoil and the murk and the mire, all the things that are taking place on our earthly 3D plane, just step away. Unplug for a minute. I really encourage us to turn off social media, turn off the TV, even turn off your phones for a minute and take some time for the stillness. Let's all have some stillness, just like our Blue is required to do. Let's do it with her. Let's take time today to sit and feed our minds, feed our souls. What are you going to feed it with? Are you going to feed it with positive thoughts? That there's possibility, that today is a great day to have a great day, just like it says in that Morning Cuppa song? I hope so. I'm going to. Right now I'm going to bed. And then I'm going to sit in meditation and say, what am I thinking? And what would you have me do today, God? How can I honor you today? How can I serve you today? So I love you. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's prayer day. If you have anything to add to that prayer list, then let me know before we go on so I can change the list. I love you. And don't forget to reach out to Gracie. We need your help. We need all of us pulling together to cover those days that I'm going to be away. Aloha from Hawaii, and mahalo for being here. Bye, everyone.